I think there's nothing more American than laughing at your fool of a president falling over. Donald Trump, of course, finds himself in a courtroom most of the time these days, but he does have somebody running his social media accounts for him, at least I think. I mean, he could be tweeting while he's sitting there in the courtroom, or excuse me, truthing. He's on Truth Social, of course. That's the social media platform that he created when Twitter blocked him and canceled his account. So he said, screw it, I'll start my own company, and now it's worth billions of dollars. Funny how that works out. Anyway, somebody's been truthing on his Truth Social account some pretty fun videos. He's been on a string here of videos going after President Biden, and, well, they're all pretty good. Here's one.
Imagine what we can do next. 4 more years. Pause.
Now think if I read my teleprompter and I'm going, well, let's see, because of the weakness in the economy, I'd like to apologize. Pause. 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 What was that? That's unbelievable. Pause. You know, I was watching it. I said, that was weird.
Here's another one that President Trump has shared recently on his Truth Social account. I don't know who's making these for him, or maybe he's someone else. You know, there's a whole industry out there where people make Trump Biden memes and then put them out there. My guess is his social media manager says, hey, can we use that video over here too? And of course, they're like, of course. So here's one showing Trump with his famous drive form. Steps up to the ball. Hold on, that's worth watching again, isn't it? I wasn't expecting that. So I've seen the one that hits him when he's going up the stairs before, but I've never seen the ricochet one. That is well timed. Okay, one more time. I'm sorry. Joe Biden falling down will never not be funny. Call me juvenile. Call me un-American. Frankly, I think there's nothing more American than laughing at your fool of a president falling over. Especially this one. It's the funniest thing in the world. And if Saturday Night Live ever understood what was funny again, they would have a Biden character falling every single night, every single sketch. All right, you want one more Trump meme? Here we go. Latest video here. This is pretty great.
He's an old guy, has dementia, can't lead us, and the country is screwed. Tell some big lies, barely speaks English, sniffs children, and their mom's hair too goes the wrong way. When he leaves his speeches, gets lost each day. In the White House yard, all the Dems say that we should re-elect him. How can he run when walking is hard? And Joe keeps falling, yeah, he keeps falling, keeps falling, falling, yeah, he keeps falling, and Joe keeps falling, yeah, he keeps falling, keeps falling, falling, yeah, he keeps falling.
Oh, that was Jimmy Fayula. That's good. Good job, Jimmy. And you're going to get Tom Petty stuck in your head now, of course. Well, the way these things go, whoever owns the publishing rights for Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers will probably sue them from parodying their song. But that's hilarious. Objectively speaking, that's hilarious. And I love the fact that Trump is actually running with some level of whimsy, that he's making fun of Joe Biden, who deserves to be made fun of. And gone are the days where a political candidate will say, "Oh well, we're not. We're a serious campaign. We're not going to dabble in that sort of thing." That's what Nikki Haley tried to do. How'd that work out for her? We're above that. We're not going to stoop to that level. Here's the thing: the left stoops to this level all the time. If Biden doesn't do it, he's got his trained monkeys in the media and the late night comedy shows do it for him. We don't have that on the right, so it's good. It's good that Trump likes to make fun of Joe Biden, because we all like to make fun of Joe Biden because he's funny. His brain doesn't function and he falls over all the time. And yes, there's endless videos of him smelling poor little girls and their mothers. So everything about that. When things are funny, they're funny for a reason, and it's usually because it's rooted in the truth. And this is who this man is. This is who Joe Biden is. He said, listen, embrace it. He falls down all the time. This White House tries to guess it. So this White House is so used to lying about everything that they want to gaslight everybody by just sort of taking the imagery away. If they were honest, if they were transparent, it's like, yeah, he's an old guy and he falls sometimes, but that's fine. He's still a good president. They can't bring themselves to do that because they have spent so many years lying about everything that it's just second nature to lie about this too. So what have they done? They've got him new shoes to keep him from falling down, that have like rubber soles that look like pontoon boats around them, like he's walking in freaking kayaks all day long. And when he's walking back and forth from the helicopter, he's surrounded by people now so that it's not caught on camera, that he walks like a robot. His gait is so disturbing because inside his head, what little hamster wheel of a brain is still functioning is just repeating over and over again, left, right, don't fall. You're president. Left, right. That's all. And so if that's all you're thinking of while you're trying to actually force your gross motor skills to actually work, that's what your gait is going to end up looking like, especially with the pontoon boat shoes. I have a friend. I'm trying to describe this person without giving away who this person is. This person has 2 children, a 7-year-old and a 5-year-old. And, we all live here in the D.C. area, the mid-Atlantic. You either live in Virginia or Maryland or D.C., right? When you work in the media in D.C. And this person does as well. But like most people in the spring and summertime here in the area, they like to spend long weekends or maybe even vacation out on the shore. You cross the Chesapeake Bay and drive out to the Atlantic, either in Maryland, Ocean City. You could go all the way down to Virginia, but it becomes a bit of a schlep. But for the most part, people will go to some part of the Maryland shore or up into Delaware. Rehoboth Beach is very popular. And I'm telling you this because this person's daughters are demanding the next time they go to Rehoboth Beach, they find the spot where Joe Biden fell over on his bicycle. I don't know if you know this, but that spot has become kind of legendary amongst the locals. There was actually, it was pinpointed on Google Maps before. I think that Google, because Google is actually not about truth, news, and information. They're a propaganda arm. Google may have erased this, but it used to be a point of interest. If you Googled, Rehoboth Beach on Google Maps and asked, where's the place Joe Biden fell over on his bicycle, it would actually show you the landmark. Like it was, George Washington slept here. No, but instead it's Joe Biden fell over here. And I think the locals have actually erected either a sign or they spray painted a part on the bike path or something like this. So it's just beautiful. It's great. And think about it. This 7-year-old and 5-year-old, this is all they know of a president. And I'm trying to bring it back to this to tell you why this stuff is important. When you grow up in this country, 4 years is a long time. And so these kids were 4 and 2 when Joe Biden was inaugurated. So their only memory of a president of the United States is this disaster. And to them, They think it's hilarious that the president can't ride a bike without falling over because they're children. And that's the easiest thing in the world to do. They learned how to ride a bike, and the president can't even do it. So they want to go there so they can mock their president. And God bless those kids, because that's why those boys froze their toeses off. Toeses? Toeses? That's why those boys froze their toes off in Valley Forge when we were fighting for our independence. Because back then, you sure couldn't laugh at King George for falling off his bicycle. But our founders had a dream. They had a vision. Someday, we'll have an incompetent mashed potato brains president, and he won't even be able to ride a bike. And God bless it, we need future generations to be able to mock him and laugh at him, because a president, a world leader, falling off a bike is hilarious.